here we go.
Yes, sir. The boys are back in town.
Rap Sports News.
RSN Podcast.
Chia.
What up, man?
What's going on?
Back at it.
Another week down.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into some topics. All right, so we're going to start off with some new music. Kalani, she dropped her album Crash. I checked it out. I like it.
Yeah.
So this one, of course, she came out. Is a little different from the last two. From Blue Water Road, that was her last one, to It Was Good Until It Wasn't. I think she dropped that in like 2020. Different from those albums, but I do like it. I like her single. It's called After Hours, and she has a song on there that she did with her kid called Deep. That was pretty cool.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. It's always interesting when artists do songs with their kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's either could be real good or one of them joys you should have kept in the vault. But that's what's up.
Shout out to the Nepo babies.
Word.
XXL dropped the cover. They dropped the cover. So.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So, how many other rappers of it did you notice?
None.
I knew a few of them. So, I definitely knew who Forbes is. I know who Honcho is. I know who Mexican OT is. I know who Scarlett is. But I wasn't familiar with a lot of the other people on it. So the list had Lay Banks on it, Maya the Don, Big X the Plug, which a lot of people like him a lot. Honcho, Skilla Baby, Cash Cuban, that Mexican OT, Rich Amari, Bossman D-Lo, Forbes, and Scarlett.
I heard of Boss Man D-Lo. Definitely heard of him before.
Mm-hmm.
And that's no disrespect, no slight to none of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of rappers out here, so it's hard to keep up with everybody.
Word. I mean, do you think, was there anybody that you know of that's like a brand new artist that should have been on there that wasn't on there?
What's funny? Even though, I'm not a super big fan of hers, I thought Sexy Red would be on it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of her, but yeah, if anybody, she should have definitely been on there.
Right. She literally had the best year out of all of them.
Yeah.
So, but maybe she kind of like how Drake came out and he didn't want to be on the cover. She might feel the same way.
True.
All right. Speaking of Nepo babies, this whole episode is gonna be brought to you by nepotism babies. We had Nicki Minaj's little sister. She goes by the name Ming Luan Lee. She dropped a song called "Do It Again" with Rakim Love.
What you think about it?
It was interesting. She definitely sounds just like her sister. She raps like her sister, and she's just kind of interesting. I'm gonna see what she does.
Yeah.
But my only thing is that I think she should be more her own. Like, we don't want to see the second coming of Nicki. We already saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's tough because, especially when you the second artist, it's like you want that happy medium. Like, you don't want them to sound like the older brother, the older sister, or whoever.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want the Solange neither, though. You don't want the way different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's like, all right, don't associate them two. I'd rather just not even tell nobody they related kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so it's like gotta find a happy medium with that. And I guess it makes sense for Nicki not to be pushing her like that because
she's not even signed to Nicki. I mean, if I was Ming, I would have definitely been signed to Nick. Like, you gonna sign the fart girl, but not me? Like, nah. At the cookout, I'm dumping hot coals on you.
I was about to say cookouts, Thanksgiving, all that gotta be kind of awkward.
At Thanksgiving, I'm dumping hot gravy on you.
Yeah.
Like, you signed her, but not me?
That's the kind of situation where I feel like, do you think Nicki Minaj brought old girl to Thanksgiving?
Just to be spiteful? I
got somebody stopping by.
I hope not. Nah, but it's interesting. She's still young. She's still a new artist. She's still trying to find herself. So
yeah,
hopefully over time she kind of gravitates to being her own and having her own name and not just Nicki Minaj's little sister.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so some incident happened with Polo G's mom where she ended up shooting his sister. Like, I don't know the details or what they were fighting about. There's just video online showing that, and it's
Bruh.
super sad, right?
They people are putting this standing on business too. They taking it too far.
Mm-hmm.
How does a mom shoot their daughter?
Right.
I don't understand that.
Like, I don't know what they could have been arguing about or how it got that serious, but like, come on, bro.
That's ridiculous, man. Let's. I don't even know what to say to that.
Right, the family problems. But, you know, hopefully they get it together. You know, it's already kind of sad because I think his brother's in jail for attempted, and now his mom will be in jail for the same thing, or unless the lawyer can work something out.
No, I don't like to see people in jail if they don't really need to be in jail. But at this point, if you shooting your daughter, you might not even need to be in jail. She might need to be like in somewhere to get help. You know what I'm saying? Because mentally, you can't be there if you shooting your kid.
Yeah, it's sad. Definitely sad. All right, so the Forbes list. Once again, Jay-Z, number 1 on the list.
She boy young.
Which they're not wrong about that. I agree with Jay-Z being the number 1 rapper all time.
This is the thing, man. I don't know. And this is I don't understand who. I'm not mad about the Jay-Z part, but I don't understand who signs off on these lists. I don't get it. Who signs off on these freaking lists? Like, were they born in 2016? Like, what the heck?
Right.
Like 2012, 2011?
So I'm not going to go through
ridiculous.
all 50. I'll go through the first 10 in order. So it goes Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, J. Cole, Tupac, Drake, Kanye West, Nicki Minaj, Nas, then Eminem at 10.
Bro. Did you say Nicki Minaj before Nas?
Yep. Nicki is number 8. Nas is number 9. And Eminem's number 10. She's right in between Nas and Kanye West, according to Forbes. That's the greatest rapper.
Whoever published this list needs a new job. I'm just saying.
And also, Andre 3000 was number 11. Biggie was number 12, and Missy Elliott was number 13.
Nicki Minaj better than Biggie, huh?
Nicki Minaj better than Missy Elliott?
Better than Missy Elliott. Better than Nas. Okay.
And then some other names down the list, like she better than Childish Gambino. She's better than Pusha T. She's better than Prodigy. She's better than 50 Cent and Ice Cube.
Yeah, we need to have an interview with whoever made this list.
Also, yeah, ASAP Rocky was number 15. He was before Snoop Dogg and Ghostface.
This is ridiculous.
Rakim and Big Daddy Kane.
So you know
and DMX.
We should come up with our own list.
We should.
We should come up with our own list and like blast it everywhere.
Yeah, we gotta do that. Definitely got. We got our top 50 coming soon.
Word.
All right, so this next story is super, super, super sad, right?
Mm.
These are like probably the worst people in America right now. Their names Gene and Donald. They're out of West Virginia. They ended up adopting black children, right?
Mm.
And they ended up just using them to do free labor for them. And 2 of them, they had them sleeping in a barn.
Oh, wow.
Like, I think the other 3 stayed in the house, but one of the kids, they said, was locked away in the house away from everyone else.
Wow.
So they got arrested for human rights violations. And at first their bail was set at like $250,000, and then they ended up being able to make bail. And since the court was like, well, how did you make the money to bail yourselves out? They ended up boosting it to like $1 million.
Yeah, that's modern day slavery, pretty much. I mean,
yeah, it is.
This is
That's exactly what they did.
Wow. Now this is the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before we even get into that, the first thing I think is how many more situations is like that out there?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That hasn't been caught yet.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be more. I'm just telling you.
Like, yeah, that's the thing. You know how I feel, man. When I come into power, the first thing I'm gonna ban is interracial adoption. No, I'm kidding. But I always look at that kind of funny because it's like if I'm one of the people that works with people to adopt children and stuff, and you come in, you're a white couple, and you're like, oh, we would love a black baby. Like, why the hell do you want a black kid?
Yeah, that's a fair question. That's a fair question. Yeah, it's this is a thing. How do you adoption is tricky. Like, but how do you truly ensure that the children are safe, whether it's interracial or same race, whatever? Because it was some story I heard about where there was a white family and the mom was starving the kids and keeping them in the closet or something like that, and stuff like that. So I think it goes on everywhere, of course, or all races, because there's some, I'm sure there's some black people who don't treat their kids right. The thing is, how in this day and age and technology and everything, what are they doing to ensure that people are truly safe?
Right. You would think that they would like have more checkups and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
People like really come by maybe like once a month, twice a month to check on the kids.
But then again, I guess they need like a safe word or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't gonna come out and just be like, hey, they're treating me like a slave. It got to be something. They need one of them life alert buttons or something, like, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're supposed to kind of talk to the kids one-on-one to make sure everything's okay. But I don't know. I don't think they do that sometimes. Sometimes they probably just want to get the kids out or whatever.
Yeah, it's sad though. It's definitely sad. Hopefully, that more things like this, if this is happening in other places, gets exposed.
Yeah, for sure, and we'll definitely expose those people as their stories come across our desk.
Hope they don't get out.
Right, for real. Hope they stay in jail for life. This week was a big week for the presidents. They debated.
Oh man, it was oh, I'm sorry, I'm acting like Joe Biden. Yo,
you gotta do the voice, and we beat Medicaid.
I'm sorry, man. When I saw that, I was just like, oh, man, he just lost how many percent of the vote, right? Like, come on, Joe. I get it, man. But how old is
Joe?
He's
like 80.
Gotta be something.
83, something like that. 82, 83.
Oh man.
All I know is both of them was born in the 1940s.
I wish they did like a tag team debate, like president and vice president versus president and vice president.
I don't think Trump has announced his vice yet.
What
like,
if
people think it's gonna be Vivek, but I don't know for sure.
What if it just like be somebody random like Kanye or something?
Then I think the country's going downhill.
That would be hilarious, right? Kanye come out there with the red MAGA.
I'd be like, they don't take nothing serious, because Kanye probably gonna bring his wife out half naked. You gonna do that in front of the country? That's what you want to see your vice president doing?
Hey, or he go ahead and get the Rock. Everybody like the Rock,
right?
I don't know. What you think of of the debate?
Yeah, overall, man, I was just like, these guys do not got it, and it's a bad choice either way. It's really bad either way.
Yeah,
I really don't feel like if you were old enough to have grown up and seen a whites only sign and remember it clearly, I don't think you should be able to be president.
Facts.
Like, they gotta make a cutoff. Like at 60 is the very last year you could run. Just like how the earliest you can go is like 35. Like, bro, you can't be like almost 90 years old trying to be president.
Yeah.
We don't even know if you're going to make it the next 4 years.
Here's the thing. I just don't feel secure with either of these people. Oh, man. Okay, here's a question. When was the last time, this is for everybody in the comments too, put it in the comments. When was the last time that there was two candidates that you were like, you know what? This is a tough choice.
I mean, I don't think it's ever been a tough choice for me. I think I've always been sure with who I was going to go with since I've been able to vote.
and not true. I give you that, but I'm thinking like when was the time there were two, and not because like one way or the other as far as like, oh, these are two terrible candidates. Like these are two strong candidates that like they both make great points. I can't think of time when I was just like that.
I mean, I think like the last time it was like kind of close like that was between George Bush and Al Gore.
I was just about to say 2000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Al Gore and George Bush. I think for me has to be the one.
But a lot of people they really didn't rock with Bush like that.
No,
they were just going with their party at that time.
It was literally Democrat versus Republican. That's really what it was.
So it's like this ongoing fight. I don't know when like Americans will kind of understand like, hey, we might need to readjust how we do this whole voting thing.
Yeah.
And who we're voting for and who's able to run.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. After this election, okay, looking forward, moving to the future, I just don't see where we go next with it.
And there's so much that we got to clean up. There's so much going on from inflation to like looming wars. There's so much like homelessness is starting to like explode in different parts of the country.
Yeah.
So it's like so much to clean up.
Yeah.
Migrant crisis, stuff like that.
It's thing after thing. I think by the next presidential election, this is going to be a completely different country. Yeah.
Yeah. And depending on who is the president after November, it could be way worse in one way or way worse in the other way.
Yeah, facts.
All right. So let's get to some sports.
Uh-oh.
Bronny.
Young Bronny.
He's going to the Lakers.
Drafted number 55. Young Bronny James. Congratulations to you, sir. Hold on.
Shout out to the Nepo babies.
Yes, sir. Yo, shout out to Bronny, man. He heard his name called. Pause. And he's going to the Lakers. Now, this is the thing. People, everybody is making a big deal about it, which they should. Now, this is the thing, though. Will he make the team? Because once you get drafted, you still got to make the team. You got to make that 12-man, 11-man roster, right? So that's the thing. Can he beat out some other folks and make the? Because whoever don't make the cut go to the G League or whatever, developmental league, whatever they call it, D League, G League, whatever. Yeah.
So I mean, bro, his dad's like one of the greatest basketball players in history, and I think like gone are those days of a new basketball player coming along and he's from the hood and he grew up with just his mom and they ate popcorn and like watermelon for dinner. Like,
yes, that's pretty much over. Now you got to know somebody. Right.
And some of these Nepo babies, they're actually really good at playing sports. So, I think he will make it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Maybe by the skin of his teeth, but
I think ain't no way Bron gonna let him not make the team. Ain't no way Bron is not gonna have him on the team. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So
can you imagine the first game when they play? If they in the game at the same time together, can you imagine that?
We're gonna see. In a few, we're gonna see.
Yeah.
All right. So, your boy, Dr. Umar.
Oh, he ain't my boy. He ain't my boy.
The guy, Dr. Umar, said he won't be watching Bronny until he breaks up with his white girlfriend. And everybody on the internet said, shut your dumb ass. Like,
yo.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Why does this man feel like people care?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why?
Like, bro, he's going to the NBA. He does not give a damn what you talking about.
Nah, not at all.
And his dad is LeBron.
If he do break up with his girlfriend, he's going to get another one.
Right. Right.
And another one.
He's going to replace her with a better one.
Oh, man.
All right. So, Klay Thompson, there's rumors that he's being traded.
Yeah, man. So this is the whole play. So they saying Bron James is going to, or he declined his contract. He opted out his contract so that he can take less money because he was supposed to get like 51 or 58 million just for this upcoming season. So he's gonna turn that down, take less money, and the word on the street is they going after Klay Thompson because Klay Thompson not happy with the Warriors. He's saying bye bye Steph. I'm out of here, son.
Yeah. So
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, your girl, Caitlin Clark.
Oh.
All right, so Christy Sides is the coach, the Indiana Fever, and she said that she wants to see Caitlin Clark take more shots. She doesn't want her passing the ball. She wants her to, shoot like 15 more shots? Or did she say shots or make 15 more points?
Nah, she want her to shoot more shots. She want her to be
shots.
taking like 15, 20 shots a game or something like that. Mm-hmm. I'm not against. I'm with that because I'm like, look, if she's supposed to be her, let her take them shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, let her take the shots. Like, now, this is the thing. She going to have to work for it because this ain't college. They D'ing her up. It's hard. See, they're denying her a lot of shots, too. Mm-hmm. So they got to get her the ball when she open. There's a point they were trying to make is that, you know, some of her teammates, they don't hit her in stride, meaning when she's coming off a screen, as soon as she hit a certain point, get her the ball so she could just shoot right away. So it's gonna be interesting. I think I'm all for her shooting more.
But I mean, I think you think that their team's still trying to get to know each other's game right now?
For sure. I say midway the season is when they should be clicking a lot better. Because think about it, even in the NBA, when new players come together on the same team, it takes them to like All-Star break or afterwards for them to start playing better. Yeah. Look at Luka and Kyrie. They didn't really start like hooping for real until after the All-Star break. So,
so yeah, we'll see. And like you said, I definitely want to see her shoot more, and I want to see those shots going in. Yeah. I hope it's 15 more 3-pointers.
Yeah, because then I will be on Prize Picks. And yeah, let's go, Caitlin Clark, #1.
Give me more money.
Right.
All right, ready for a fun topic?
Let's do it.
I actually like this one a lot. So it says, which region other than your own has your favorite hip hop music? And we got the East Coast, the West Coast, South, and Midwest. So I consider myself from the South, so I can't pick the South.
Dang. Okay, I'm stuck because I'm born and raised in the East Coast, but latter half of my life I lived in the South. So am I a Southern now? I think I'm a Southern now. So I can pick the East Coast.
No. If I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Because you went to high school in the South, right?
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
I would say you're mostly South.
Well, yeah, I did. Damn, I did. Yeah, I am mostly South. So I can pick the East Coast then.
Did you go to high school in the East?
Nah, I moved here right so I was about to. Well, not here, but South.
You a Southern guy.
All right, so I'm picking the East Coast. But if I couldn't choose the East Coast, I'd choose the West Coast.
Yeah, so I would choose the West Coast, even if I could choose South. But I just feel like some of the funnest and like wildest rappers are from the West. Tupac's from the West, Snoop's from the West. Yeah. Janae Aiko's from the West. Like Nipsey's from the West.
I love the West Coast.
YG's from the West.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Forget all that. I'm picking the West Coast.
There's so many fun rappers from out there.
I haven't been on the West Coast in a minute, but it's just a vibe too. Mm-hmm. Like as soon as you get out there, it's just different. Like you just feel like the energy. The energy just as soon as you touch down LAX, the energy changes. Boom.
And I also like their traditional sound, like how Kendrick brought it back with "Not Like Us," like that West Coast sound.
Yeah, that was Mustard did his thing.
All right, guys. If you made it to the end, we want to thank you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You want to see some music critiques and vlogs, check out my channel. You want to see music and vlogs, check out Slyce's channel. I'm Canary Valens.
Slyce.
Peace.